Welcome back. We're turning our attention south of the border now, but right now I just go never eat shredded wheat east to Mike Eppel. Good morning. How are you? I still do it.
That's the wow, I never thought of that acronym. That's really good.
You didn't learn never eat shredded wheat?
No, I never did.
Northeast. Really? Am I the only one? Apparently yes, because it's very okay. Control room is saying yes. Okay, so there you have it, Mike.
Okay,
Next
good.
time you're not sure, never eat shredded wheat. That's how you
I'll
know which
remember that.
way.
Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Good to
Where
know.
were we? What were we actually talking about? Oh yes,
yes.
Biden administration. Yeah.
Yep. Lots of spending expected today, Melanie, coming out of the Biden administration to the tune of either $2 or $3 or maybe even $4 trillion in infrastructure spending plans over the next 10 years. We've had the almost $2 trillion stimulus plan announced a month ago and passed, and now the next thing is to get shovels in the ground. The U.S. has a transportation deficit. A lot of their bridges need upgrading, to say the least. And this is one way to bolster the economy. How do you pay for it? Well, you tax the ultra-rich and maybe corporations. So guess what? That's going to run into resistance in Congress and the U.S. Senate. So it's going to be interesting to see how they move forward on this. It's a big economic plan, obviously, in the early days still of the Biden administration. At the same time, we're coming up to a federal budget in Ottawa in the next few weeks, and don't be surprised if we see some big spending intentions there as well. On what? We don't know, but that's what it's all about right now, getting the economy back online.
That's the big priority, of course. Okay, if you want to invest in Toronto airports, now's your chance.
Yeah, Ports Toronto.
Okay.
Ports Toronto is looking for a private investor in the Billy Bishop Toronto Island Airport. I mean, it's been shut down ostensibly for the past year and a bit. Porter Airlines isn't operating. The pandemic has brought everything to a standstill. And they're saying on the other side of this, they want to reopen. And to do that, they're going to need some investment cash. So, yeah, it's it'll be interesting to see who sees this as a business opportunity, because I don't think there are a lot of expansion plans. I think the whole idea of lengthening the runway and things like that had been scuttled. But nevertheless, Porter, when it gets back in business at some point, still don't know when, this is all forward looking, and they want to see that airport with some deeper pockets.
All right, talking about deeper pockets, Google, yeah, they got a whole lot of dough. But now they're looking to fight fake news, and they're putting some money behind it.
$29 million into a European fund. This is, look, Google and Facebook and Twitter have been, under the scrutiny of the regulators related to the spreading of fake information, false news, so to speak. And Google's going to hire a whole bunch of people to audit what goes through its internet traffic. Who watches the Watchmen is the big question. But nevertheless, this is sort of a preemptive move by Google to kind of get ahead of the regulatory regime, I think.
Let's talk about some Canadian companies and earnings. So Lululemon, which a lot of people will anticipate, hey, everyone's in comfortable gear right now, yes?
Sure. Yes, and the issue is, does that remain when people go back to the office? Lululemon's very optimistic. Their earnings were fantastic. More than $300 million in profit, 93% gain in e-commerce. They are having some supply issues, though. Those container ships apparently have some Lululemon stretchy pants and stuff on. Yeah, it's true. So the stock's down a little bit, but nevertheless, this is a growth company, and it's doing really well. So we'll watch it. It's been a nice performer for investors as well.
Nice. Very quickly, I just need to mention Volkswagen. We told you about Volkswagen. We got fooled.
Yeah, but the company denied it, that they were first not going to change their U.S. branding to Volkswagen, saying, oh, no, that news release was totally true. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then they came clean and said, oh, it's an early April Fool's joke. That's not cool.
No, not okay.
You don't
like these jokes.
Yeah, do it tomorrow. That's fine.
But we're anticipating it tomorrow. I get it.
Yeah, but really? It was just lame. It got a lot of blowback just because of the timing of it and everything else. And yeah, a good plan, good strategy maybe for the EVs, but nevertheless, yeah, kind of was a dud.
All right, Mike Eppel, as always, appreciate your time. I have one trick as we head to another live shot. If you don't know, when left, right, I've taught this one to my son, okay? Left, right, you always know this is the left because it makes an L. Huh? Right? Never eat shredded wheat and that. Take that with you. There you
the
go.
more
Things
you
learn.
know.
The more you know, Mike. There you go. I need that rainbow. Have a great day. Bringing the sunshine is Devo Brown coming up after the break. We are getting set for Jay's opening day. Devo with everything you need to know.